welcome back to the show. You'll want to pay attention because we have a giveaway valued at almost $1,500 in this segment.
Yeah, of course, one of the great things happening in the city of Vancouver right now is our cocktail culture. Not only can you order a beautiful drink, but you can find out the history of that drink, and the depth of knowledge is a thing to behold. Micah Dew joining us, a man who's responsible for a large part of that in the city. Bar chef, Metropolitan Bar School, as well as what they run, and he's a contributing writer at the Province. And today we're making drinks with you. How are you, Micah?
Thank you very much. Nice to see you. Nice to be
outside of your work.
Yes, you know, nice to be on your side of the bar.
Yeah, Mike and I are usually staring at each other across the bar at the Roxy.
So tell us about Metropolitan Bar School.
Yeah, so Metropolitan Bartending School is all about having that professionalism and gaining that really a good sturdy foothold into the industry. So we have bar basics and go all the way through. We also have wine classes, a mixology course with myself, and a flair aspect as well.
And this is really, you guys have really grown this business with this emergence of cocktail culture and really teaching people how to get into it on a level outside of just mixing a great drink, just being a good bartender.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we evolve with the industry, right? And that's one of the things that we pride ourselves at Metropolitan is having some of the people that are in touch with what's happening. So, you know, we don't just, here's how to make a drink. It's, okay, how do you deal with the client? How do you deal with customers? How do you give them that exceptional customer service that people are looking for? How do you handle money quickly? You know, how are you doing, not just, here's the drink.
Logistics of the actual business.
Because it'll keep your customers coming back, and guess what? You'll get better tips.
You got it, yeah, and that's what it comes down to, right? Is just making it more profitable for yourself.
And more enjoyable, and we are going to enjoy some cocktails today.
Definitely.
But what are we doing first here, Micah?
So first here, what we want to do is I want to share my love of cocktails, and one of my favorites is actually the Old Fashioned. So we're going to be making a Canadian...
A classic that's made a comeback.
That's right. And, you know, it's appreciated in many, you know, even if you don't like a certain style, you can start switching up, and there's different variations. So we're actually doing a classic Canadian Old Fashioned with some maple syrup, of course, some great bitters, and a little bit of Canadian Club whiskey.
And that's the great thing is as you're discovering these classic drinks and you're learning about this stuff, you can put your own twist on it and you can put your own style to this drink.
Yeah.
You want to do some tricks for us before we start?
We'll do a little of the
just to show what you can learn how to do at the giveaway.
Micah, how long does it take to learn what you're doing right there? Can anybody do it?
Yeah, anyone can do it. Just might take you a little bit longer while you're doing it.
I don't believe you. If I tried that, somebody would die. Oh my God.
You know what? This is even more impressive when I'm sober.
You know what? That would be better with Benny Hill music.
When I've actually had a couple of Micah's drinks, I'm like, yeah, all right.
So we're gonna
you actually did that.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
And it worked. Like,
it does.
That's the craziest thing.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually pour that right into your glass, right
into our glasses.
Yeah, and I'll do another generous portion for myself.
Bring it on.
So, you know, if you like it a little bit stiffer, you can always do a little bit more. But
this is a rye whiskey?
This is a Canadian rye whiskey, so it's actually really, it's a lot smoother than others because they've blended it and aged it in the barrels altogether.
Nice.
So then what we want to do is we want to add in a spoonful of, yes, of course. So we're going to add in a spoonful of our maple syrup.
Okay.
Nice organic maple syrup too, I notice.
So this is going to be our sugar, our sweetness. You each have a spoon in front of you as well.
Fiona, you're all the sweetness
that came out a little bit.
That's all right. You got to drink it,
a little bit
dude.
sweeter, so that's okay. And then we're going to add these delicious Bitterman bitters.
I've never seen these bitters before. And what kind of bitter is this?
This is a cinnamon spice, and it's specifically made for like really flavorful old fashions where you want to get that really nice, rich sort of fruit, or sorry, that cinnamon, nutmeg sort of aspect.
How important are bitters in general? I mean, because that's where you see a lot of variance.
Yeah, that's where it really comes into it, is having the bitters. It really starts changing a lot of what we do as bartenders, and it's part of the classics, is that's where so many bitters came into play. Yeah. Yeah, so you want to put a little...
And you can take a big drink.
How many?
About half a
halfer?
Yeah.
I'll give you the other halfer. How about that?
Perfect, excellent. So now we have that all inside. What we want to do is
this was my drink.
Have a little bit of ice.
It's now delicious.
All right. Right, there you go.
You guys up. And we don't want too much ice because we don't want to dilute it down. We want to maintain the integrity.
Just enough to keep the temperature.
Micah, obviously you guys have courses for people at whatever stage they're at, you know, as they go through their professional career as well. But how much of your business is just people who want to do something fun with some friends?
And that's actually where they come in and take the bar chef class with myself, because we're teaching about mixing cocktails. It's for home bartenders as well as for professional bartenders.
And you say bar chef. What do you mean by that?
Well, we're really tying in the whole aspect of what chefs are doing in food and how, because when you're ingesting anything, it's just like making cuisine. So it's your taste and applying different aspects of using in the kitchen to using it when you're making drinks.
Well, and
as
I think every guy and girl as well, but you know, I know from my group of buddies, like I'm ridiculously impressed if I walk into someone's house and they can offer me a different cocktail and sort of have some fun with it. Like if a guy can make an old fashioned.
Yeah, so this one will set,
Would you
know.
marry him?
I would sleep. No.
So this will set you apart. You know, when they come
I
to
don't
your
know. I'm so
when they
scared
come to
of this
your
part.
cocktail parties, they're going to be so excited and be like,
Okay.
oh my gosh.
Now, before we get you to demonstrate this, explain what we're about to do and why.
What
I'm
we're
just
going to
gonna
do
put
is
this over here.
We're going to do a sort of an orange zest or a twist on it. But what we want to do is we want to heat up the orange so you get really warm oils, and it always makes it a little bit more mellow instead of that citrus sort of bite to it. It's more of that warming orange. And what it's going to do is we're going to light it on fire.
Yes.
We're going to rim it around our glass so that the first thing that happens is your lips will actually taste just that orange citrus, and then it's followed by the
Little
rest of the drink.
introduction to the cocktail.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
but there's
I'll show
flame
you how to do
involved.
this.
So we're gonna watch you,
want-
Micah, 'cause
if you
this is
can
danger.
if you have a match, it works even better. And just
Yeah.
like you're roasting a marshmallow, you want it to go over top, but you don't want to roast your fingers, so you want to hold it in between.
Yes.
And the match actually works better because you're just burning the wood. You're not actually burning like butane or anything with a
okay,
lighter.
yeah.
And then what you do is once it starts to come out,
Yeah.
squeeze it across, and
Ah,
you'll see
you get a little flame.
a little bit of
Okay.
flame, and then you want to rim it around
Yes.
your glass, give it a twist, and drop in.
Forbes, light away. Spark
Really?
it. Spark it, dude.
I'm so scared. Okay, Micah, please watch carefully.
No,
because
you're doing
I'm
good.
just
Perfect.
not
Yeah, so
good at this sort
let
of
it
thing.
roast it, and once the match goes about halfway, that'll be when it's about time to squeeze it.
Just be
and
careful.
Let the sparks fly as
Okay. Tell me when. Oh, almost extinguished it.
they go. Oh, careful. That's probably good. Try
Okay,
that.
really? And now I
Squeeze.
go this way?
Yeah,
Oh!
perfect.
Wowzers.
You've
I
done
forgot
that
to
before.
do it. No, I never have.
Mike, how are we doing down there?
Well,
oh my gosh! What? So rim your glass.
Okay.
Don't forget, rim your glass.
that was a big flame.
Yeah.
Mike is an expert at blue flamers, people. It is official.
Nice.
And we want to tell you that Micah is offering a great prize pack to Urban Rush viewers. We're giving away 2 premium bartending
That's
course
right.
Awesome is
packages
this?
at the school. These are worth a total of $1,400. So you can go with your buddy, you can go with whoever you like. You can email us at urbanrush@shaw.ca for your chance to win. What we want to know, what is your favorite cocktail and why?
That's a
Dixie?
good question. Do you guys need me to do another one? Because
my God,
I
are you
was
okay?
awesome at that.
Yeah, you might actually have
Thank
to
you.
come down to school and start teaching.
My
Can we
goodness.
do an instant replay
I
of
had-
Michael Eckford screaming like a girl?
I had Terry David Mulligan's eyebrows before I started.
And now you
they're
don't.
just mine.
Thank you so much,
Oh, wait.
Micah. And cheers.
Shall we cheers? There you
shall
go.
cheers.
Gotta
Salute.
enjoy.
Cheers, my friend. Good
Salute.
job.
We'll be right back with